Hello everyone. The world is now a global village that is interconnected no matter where you are. The World Wide Web and the internet are very good and have a lot of advantages, but still. At that, there are some disadvantages which you cannot avoid, and that is the issue of privacy. As the internet emerged, these sets of geniuses, hackers, cyber criminals, crackers, villains, and cyber pirates also came out seeking the shortcut and have another ulterior motive in mind. Hacking and cyber crimes are illegal, and some of these people will do it in a way that they gain fans for themselves. It now looks like more of Robin Hood kind of thing. Number 1. Gary McKinnon. Gary McKinnon is the best hacker in the world in 2022. He must have been a curious, restless kid, for he thought it better to get direct access to NASA channels to obtain knowledge about UFOs. He infiltrated 97 US military and NASA computers by virus installation and a few files deleted. All the attempts to satisfy his interest. However, alas, he killed the cat with interest. It soon became clear that McKinnon was guilty of hacking the military and NASA websites from the house of his girlfriend's aunt in London. While it wasn't enough to enter and delete the files from those websites, McKinnon thought of shaming the security forces by posting a notice on the website saying, "Your security is crap." Well, it looks like McKinnon was great because he could shut down the Washington network of about 2,000 computers in the US military for 24 hours, making the hack the biggest computer hack ever. Gary McKinnon must have been a curious, restless child because he thought it would be wise to have direct access to NASA channels to gain UFO information. He infiltrated 97 computers of the US military and of NASA, making it one of the biggest hacks ever. Number 2. Anonymous. The idea of being a digital Robin Hood was far from conceived, but in the computer age, it is very possible that somebody bagged the title somewhere. A hacktivist gang called Anonymous is known amongst its supporters with the new alias of being the digital Robin Hood, described in public by wearing a Guy Fawkes mask. Anons, as they are commonly called, has branded itself by targeting political, religious, and corporate websites. Anonymous is the second on the list of the top 10 best hackers in the world in 2022. Among their targets were the Vatican, FBI, CIA, PayPal, Sony, MasterCard, Visa, Chinese, Israeli, Tunisian, Donald Trump, Nigerian, and Ugandan governments. It has recently risen in support of the peaceful protest against police brutality in Nigeria. Although Anons argue whether to engage in serious activism or mere entertainment, many members of the group have clarified their intent to attack censorship and control of the internet. Number 3. LulzSec. LulzSec, or Lul Security, a high-profile black hat hacker group, has earned hacking credentials for Sony, News International, CIA, FBI, Scotland Yard, and a number of noteworthy accounts. So notorious was the group that they put across a false report of Rupert Murdoch having passed away when it hacked into News Corporation's account. While the group claims to have withdrawn from their vile duties, the group's motto, "Laughing at your security since 2011, it's still alive." There are reports the organization has hacked into newspaper websites such as The Times and The Sun to publish their news about retirement. Many, however, claim that this group took it upon itself to raise awareness about the lack of efficient security hackers. Number 4. Adrian Lamo. Once Adrian Lamo understood the promise of his talents, he wanted to switch careers. Upon hacking into Yahoo, he became News, Microsoft, the New York Times, and Google. This, though it resulted in his detention, later helped him win an American Threat Analyst set. Unfortunately, he died at 37 years. In the spacious and comfortable cafeterias, libraries, internet cafes, the guy who would hack into top-notch accounts soon turned WikiLeaks suspect Bradley Manning over to FBI. Though Manning has been arrested for leaking several hundred classified documents from the US government, Lamo has been hiding, or should we presume to be undercover. Number 5. Matthew Bevan and Richard Pryce. Directly attacking the oversensitive nerves, what Matthew Bevan and his supposed friend, Richard Pryce, have done may have caused several problems between the United States and North Korea. The duo hacked and used US military computers as a way to penetrate foreign networks. Korean Atomic Research Institute's crucial contents have been dumped into USAF system. The contents were, however, largely important to South Korea, and therefore less unpredictable. But that could have led to a huge international problem, nonetheless. Number 6. Jonathan James. Jonathan James, or better known as a comrade, the first teenager to be convicted for a cybercrime at the age of 16, was hacked into the Intelligence Threat Management Division of the United States government. He also installed a sniffer that scrutinized messages that had been exchanged between DTRA employees. He not only kept a check on the messages being passed around in the process, but also collected passwords and usernames of the employees and other such vital details, and even stole essential software. All this has forced NASA to shut down its program and pay $41,000 out of its pocket. Yet Comrade had a tragic ending in 2008 with James committing suicide. Number 7. Kevin Poulsen. Poulsen infiltrated a call-in contest for radio shows just so he might win a Porsche. Dark Dante, as he was more well-known, went underground after he was pursued by FBI. He was later found guilty of 7 counts of fraud involving mail, wire and computer, money laundering, and the likes. What managed to turn out to be rewarding in Dark Dante's case is his past crafted his future. Poulsen now serves as Wired senior editor. Number 8. Kevin Mitnick. Clad in an Armani suit, you can hardly consider the man a cybercriminal when a spectacled face smiles at you from the computer screen in his mid-40 seconds. That is the Kevin David Mitnick case. Once upon a time, an ambitious billionaire is now the most wanted cybercriminal of the world. Now a technology consultant, Kevin has been accused of hacking Nokia, Motorola, and Pentagon. Kevin is one of the top hackers in the world 2022. He pled guilty to 7 counts of fraud including wire fraud, computer fraud, and illegal wire interception. After 5 years of imprisonment that included 8 months of solitary confinement, Mitnick has now begun anew. However, in the movies Takedown and Freedom Downtown, his knack with the computers is still reminiscent and was even depicted on celluloid. Number 9. Astra. Astra, a Sanskrit word for a weapon, was a hacker's pen name that dealt with stealing and selling in the weapons. A 58-year-old Greek mathematician hacked into France's Dassault Group system, stole vulnerable arms technology data, and sold it for 5 long years to different countries. Astra is one of the most dangerous hackers in the world 2022. Although the Astra's real identity remains untraced, officials have said he was wanted since 2002. Astra sold the data to about 250 people from around the globe, which caused $360 million in damage to Dassault. Number 10. Albert Gonzalez. How safe is banking on the internet? When we scan through this mastermind's profile, we are sure that one can use the World Wide Web with utmost care. Albert Gonzalez stole from the netizens' credit cards for 2 long years. This has been recorded as being the biggest theft of credit cards in human history. He has resold some 170 million credit cards and numbers of ATMs. He accomplished so by installing a sniffer and sniffing data from internal corporate networks into the device. Gonzalez was sentenced to 20 years in federal prison when he was charged. Thanks for watching.